I spent 1 year building this Megabuild in Minecraft Hardcore. As you can probably tell, this took me a long time. I'd really appreciate it if you watched this all the way through. I started the day off as one does and woke up, then got out of Shrek's shack and went down, just like how I'd really appreciate it if you went down and clicked on the subscribe button. I'm so close to 1 million subscribers and it'd mean a lot to me. Of course, the whole I spent 50 hours mining is basically useless now. The bedrock lowered, and no, I won't come back and lower it again. I checked the chest and luckily, the farm still works, and I'll be needing these for my next project. I flew back to the 1/3 Autoinator and was welcomed with a nice surprise. A flashbang, the bald spot on King Neptune's head, the bipolar opposite of a black hole. You get it. I also found out why my bees are disappearing and, well, there's no good news. They're all gone. Bumble, all of the top comments, everything. I still have quite a few in my shulker luckily, but this sucks. What doesn't suck though, is if this video gets 30,000 likes, I'll release episode 8. So before I get to building this behemoth, I actually need to extend the land back and terraform quite a bit, which surprisingly didn't take as long as I was expecting. Just like today's sponsor, Apex Gaming PCs. I partnered up with them and created 3 different tiered computers just for you. And of course, we all hate shipping and how long it takes for our sweet items to arrive, so they just implemented rush shipping. It costs more, but you'll get it sooner, and if you use code SKIES at checkout, you'll get 5% off your order. I remember the top comment and named one of the axolotls. If you'd like an animal in my compound that won't disappear from a Minecraft update to be named after you, just leave a comment on this video. With the entire area ready for the Autoinator, I just need to collect a lot, and I mean a lot of items for this mega build. First off, I'm only showing this once. I think it'll get boring showing you how many times I come back here. I was in the desert collecting sand while listening to lightning strike noises to keep me on my toes and to get me to work faster. I feel like it gave me a good work ethic thinking Zeus was about to come for me at any moment. Next up was a gravel mountain, and I was listening to mountain goat noises the entire time to wind down and relax. Nothing more calming than listening to these beautiful monsters screaming in your ears for hours on end. Just total bliss and happiness. Now all that's left is making the concrete, which I use as a little spot for the entire build. So I asked this in the past, but I really want to know, do you enjoy these speed montages? I'll gladly do them when I'm mining, building, or fighting. I find them pleasing. One last stop before starting the build. I need prismarine items. Almost like how this piglin needed me, but I'm no simp. I lost him around the portal, used a spyglass on the guest outside, and got an achievement. I'll slowly work on these, I swear. Totally want to do them all. I AFK'd for a bit at the Guardian farm, and at the end of several hours, I think I crafted enough blocks to last me a little while. So I'm all ready to begin building. However, I have no idea how to do this. It's been like 6 months since I've built this. I don't know how to replicate it on the other side. So I just began in the middle. I have to create a custom design for this anyways, and then I can match the already built side to the other side. That didn't make any sense, huh? Kinda looks like a boop. And done. The middle design is all finished. I'll transform it later on to hold the entrance to this place. It'll be a water elevator. Now for the bottom part of the build. Won't lie, it was a daunting task and I didn't know where to start. So first, I just marked out all of the points of where things should line up. I finished up one green circle and then the second one. This would allow me to match up the 2 towers with the 2 already built towers. I went to the ground and matched up how many blocks back from the top of the circle the base of the tower should be. I'm sorry if I'm terrible at explaining this. The first tower was slightly difficult to build. I had to keep flying back and forth to make sure it was correct, and then the second tower was a breeze. Surprisingly, I never messed up on the legs. The hardest part was now complete. I created that hourglass shape again and then focused on lighting up the ground, even though it's bright enough to make you blind. I placed that wooden lid on, filled in the flooring, and then finished off the walls section. This took me roughly 4 days to complete if I'm remembering correctly. And done with the bordering wall and stuff. Now for the nightmare. First to bring over the white concrete section and try to get the massive part of the flooring done. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish that montage. I feel like the angles were all wrong and it was annoying. I swear I get better at these. All that I did for this section was a constant fly back and forth to make sure I got the numbering and spacing down. But I was reaching a point that was too difficult, so I decided to create the middle section, finish that, and then branch out to the sides, which it was going pretty well. Oh my god, my eyes. I think I just saw my future. And no matter how much I turn settings down, it really doesn't get better. And there we go. I finished off the left side's water tunnel pathway. Kinda tempted to put the axolotls in here. Leave a comment on your thoughts for it. And the entire left side of the floor is done. Now to mirror it over to the right side. And fast forwarding through all of the parts you've already seen, here's the finished bottom half of the Autoinator. I'm actually kind of speechless with it almost being done. It's been so long, taken hundreds of hours to make, few biomes destroyed, and we're still not done yet. I won't lie, I was actually going to end the video here and finish the top half for episode 8. Then I realized it's been over 2 months since episode 6, and it would have been kind of lame to wait this long for an episode and only get half the final product. So now, I'm going to finish the entire building. This guy was copying how I was feeling. I won't lie, I was dreading finishing this building. But I also want to get it done, or else I might take 4 months to finish it. So, let's get to it. I started off with the center building and decided to change some of the flooring, since it would be dark without any sea lanterns here, so I changed that immediately. Also followed the design for the outside walls for this little hub and wanted to bring in some colors to the walls. So I did a little bit of off-camera building, and I also turned off my shaders because I was getting really sick and tired of looking at a flashbang every second that I was building. Ta-da! So I wasn't really happy with the direction that it was going at first, where everything was super flat in here and it was just all white concrete and stuff, and it was just really plain. You know how I went mining in the nether for 50 hours? So yeah, I have a lot of quartz. Like, a lot. Well, used to be a lot. There's still a lot more down there. And I think it really improves the build a ton, especially this section. I have like a little like scaffolding kind of like support beam across the glass. Really like that bit. I also wanted to bring in leaves in here just to add some more color into this. I'm just gonna slowly do decorations like this and like work on the inside of the area over time and like across multiple videos and stuff, just so I can get this out faster. Because I also realized that it's been 2 months since I've uploaded a hardcore episode, so yeah. And done. With one wall. And see, I told you the speedy montages get better, right? So this is just a middle section, and I opted for a nice open wall. And then realized after using so many glass blocks that panes are a thing and work better here. Also, it opens up the hallways more, so it isn't so claustrophobic in here and adds nice depth to the walls. Luckily, I changed all the other glass blocks out already. It looks so much cleaner now. And after about 2 days, I barely made any progress. Another fun thing that I added was around these like little white walls or like white concrete walls with the sea lanterns is that I added these panes right here because I feel like it just adds so much more. I feel like it just makes it a lot cooler. I also swapped up how the doorways look. And just to start the part that I was really regretting, the front door. And I had to do that like 100 more times. Also, I want to know if you enjoy the longer speed montages and how often I'm doing them. I find this way nicer for showing off building segments. And now to just copy this side of the building to the other side. We're almost done with the walls. So not bad, the other entrance side is almost done. Now that that's done, time for the entrance. And now the entrance is done. And all that's left now is the roof. Oh boy. And I think for this one, I'm gonna leave the center slightly open just so I can continue flying in and out of it, just in case if I ever need to. Plus, so I can also see the sky still. And I feel like it would fit all of the windows around here since the place is very open. So before I go in and I make the roof, I actually need to go around and make all of the pillars. And instead of making them a boring white concrete design, I was thinking maybe something like this. I really didn't like that last design, so I went through and I actually replaced all of the pillars that I already made with these, since I feel like this just makes it look so much nicer. I feel like it fits in with the pattern and everything. And I placed sea lanterns all around the base of it because I really want to spawn-proof this entire building and I don't want to use any torches at all. So I feel like this just fits in perfectly with all of this. Now, the part that I have been dreading the absolute most. The roof. So this is actually the next day, and after many different iterations of roof designs, See you later, buddy. I came up with this. So it's just a little section of the entire building because I wasn't sure if I would like the design of it. I was mainly just trying to get down the shape, which, you know, it might look weird right now, but yeah, no, it'll look good. It'll look good when it's all done. I also had to make a special design for the corners, since I didn't realize the length difference there was going to be massive. And then it was just a copy and paste move. And I know a lot of you know about the Sahara Desert. Well, not anymore. This roof is taking thousands upon thousands of glass blocks to complete. And now that I'm editing the video, I really want to know because I'm unsure. Is the roof good, or should I remove or lower the top tippy part of the roof? It's starting to look awkward to me and too tall, but anyways, it's finished. And finally, after 1 year, it's finally done. So I won't lie, the very top looks a little funny, but I like the entire look of the entire building. This thing took forever. It's been roughly 4 days in here, especially down here, just looking at this behemoth. And the thing is, I'm still not done with it. There's still more I want to add to it. This is just the structure of it. I haven't even done all of the redstone for it. I haven't hooked up all of the water pathways. I also want to do something up here. I might put every single mob up here on the second floor. I think that might be a cool little display for it. And because I know everyone's gonna be wondering, what does it look like with shaders on? It's actually kind of beautiful. The glass looks a little trippy because it's almost invisible. You can almost not even see it. But honestly, I don't really like it with shaders on because it looks a little confusing. It's also why I don't know if I'm going to keep playing with shaders on, but I really want you guys to tell me down below in the comment section. I just still can't believe it's entirely done. I'm finally done with the Autoinator. Oh wait, I forgot the entrance.
And if I find a way to get it, when I do it, I can live it and forget it. How much I love you, or I hate how you just put me in my feelings. I just wish you understood the gravity, but you got low.